And welcome back to CenterStage here at PrimeTime in Houston. It is a very exciting morning, and we are very excited to be joined here on stage. Mr. Michael Campbell, President and CEO, Leather Italia, USA. Mr. Campbell, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's great to be here.
Well, we certainly appreciate you taking a little time out of the booth to come over and hang out with us.
Sure.
And of course, hanging out wouldn't be complete without our fearless leader of furniture, Mr. Jeff Rose. Jeff, how are you this morning?
I'm great. Last day, incredible day yesterday. A lot of great meetings the day before that, and so we're time to bring it home, Mike.
It is the home stretch of prime time, gentlemen, but there's still a lot left to do. There's still a lot of excitement in the air, and we've got a lot to talk about this morning about what's going on with Leather Italia USA.
Yes,
So, Michael,
Fantastic.
what continues to define Leather Italia USA as a true leader in the leather furniture category?
Well, we've been very fortunate to see a lot of people, and we just came out of a big show, and we were so excited to get here. And we're hearing great things. Instead of defining ourselves, we hear a lot of what other people say. I'm a big fan of saying, let the stadium speak the praises. And when you're prepared and you're doing the work that we do in the tannery process and all the time we spend in merchandising and really specifically building programs and then performing and not getting complacent, improving our theory and shipping on time and handling our problems quickly and efficiently. That's what's defining us. And I really like to take a lot of credit that our company is well above the trends, and we're very forward in the way that we attack the leather cover and look at different tanneries, and we buy out contract buys, and we capture extraordinary price points that we can really nail down and pass along for several years.
Those are all phenomenal things. And Jeff, something I'd like you to speak to in that leadership role in the leather category for Leather Italia. One of those things that's always impressive to us as a nationwide team, getting to work with you, is your team and your people. How important is that, Jeff, in that leadership in the category?
Yeah, it's been massive. Mike's done an incredible job over the years, just with just his vision for this company, and we've been partners with him for a long time, and he's made the commitment internally to grow as Nationwide grows. And his team is they feel very strong about our membership, and they work with them daily. And as we have grown, Leather Italia has grown with that inside. And I commend Mike for his vision on that, and training his team properly to be the professionals in that leather arena, to help train the RSAs in our members' stores, and train the owners of those stores as well on leather, because there's a lot that goes into that process, and making sure you find the right style and trend. And Mike's been on point with that vision, and just proud to be partners with him.
Well, and one of those things too that just as the outsider looking in from the Nationwide perspective, even having product right, even having all the tanning process right, getting great buys on it. Part of selling leather is truly understanding the value, and what you bring to the table with your expertise in leather has been so valuable. As Jeff mentioned, training our retailers to understand how to sell into leather, and I know that's something that you're passionate about. It's never hard to get you in a good conversation about what makes leather special, and we appreciate your passion there as well.
Thank
so
you.
now we talk about growth and success. Let's talk about the past 3 years. That growth and success that you've seen within independent retail, specifically within Nationwide. Can you tell us a little bit about what's been so exciting?
The exciting part about that has just been talking to our great partners and listening, learning from them, and being humbled by the fact that there was a time about 3 years ago where our industry was really going through some transition periods. There was a lot of change at independent retail bases where folks were looking to increase dollar per turn per square foot, specifically in stationary leather. And I was getting asked very frequently, help us. We've been out of the category, we want to go back into the category. We need to understand price points. We need to understand the category. We're missing it. And it's just been important to the Nationwide member to have an answer to that.
Yep.
Not a quick fix,
right,
but an answer that is very macro and will be proven and consistent. And in order to enhance their business, that became a responsibility on me. And we had to come up with a good, better, best. We had to infuse a well-understood motion category and product that was very understandable in their risers, from their upholstery to leather, so that they had the opportunity to move a consumer up market $150 to $200 and actually capture that in their dollar per turn per square foot. And I'm hearing that that's been the case. And organically, the account base has come back, and it has been well validated and proven. They are now expanding, and they're excited about not just the motion category, but the stationary category. And they understand that it's a great opportunity to keep investing in our company and our program and reciprocate as a partner because of our support. So I think that's a call that we answered, and something that I personally am humbled by and have taken very serious, to make sure that they're successful and that we are absolutely the best for their family.
Oh yeah.
And that's something I'm quite proud of.
He's being a little humble there. I mean, they've been known for just crushing stationary upholstery for forever. And you know, when he really got serious about motion, I think it took his whole company to a whole different level. They've done an incredible job. The mechanisms, just the look and feel. I mean, stationary upholstery is very, very important, but motion is a driver out there for our members. And Mike saw that, and you know, kind of his company kind of evolved, and I think he's done an incredible job with it. So,
well, now, something else, Jeff, I'd like to go down a little different road with you on that as well. Mike mentioned that to get there, it does require more investment from the consumer, more value building by those frontline teams, which they're very good at, but a unique position for a member of Nationwide and a partner of Leather Italia as a retailer. How important is it to them to have not only this fantastic line to access, but having all those tools that come with their Nationwide membership, with things like long-term financing that come into play when we start talking about those upmarket goods?
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I'm proud about, just our team and what we've done with Leather Italia. Is, you know, you're getting a great product, you got the sales team out there, you know, helping with the training, but you know, when they're not there, you know, when they leave the store, the RSAs, they still might need a little help. And so I know we've partnered with Prime Media, and we have a whole Learning Academy training package on Leather Italia products, where the RSAs can actually go on to their mobile devices, go on to the Learning Academy section in Nationwide's MemberNet, and actually pull up SKUs that are on their floor, and actually, you know, watch a video and then take a question and take a test and answer the questions. And if they pass, they get actual points that they can go redeem for prizes. And you know, that's just part of the partnership and the premier status that we have Leather Italia at with us. And you know, and then we have other campaigns that we do from marketing aspects as that as well. And so you know, with the product, with the training, and you know, the offers that they do at the shows, I mean, it's been a win-win for a while now with us, and so we're excited about the growth that we've had with Leather Italia.
Absolutely, and of course, Mike, the unique programs, the product developments that are coming to market, which of those do you feel are most important for a Nationwide member and for their business to succeed?
Well, I think you have to look at starting price points as a whole, and you have to have a product that is so well produced and so just comfortable and can, you know, perform at a consumer high level of lifestyle, and we have to make sure that we have product that a dealer can come in, get into, and advertise and maintain a full margin. From there, they need to macro out and into the merchandising, and we have really stacked a good, better, and best. But in a lot of cases, because of our history in leather and understanding the tannage and the processing thereof, we're bringing a product, for instance, our Chino model, that is a stationary sofa that a dealer can come in and really get into, and by the way, no minimums, and so they can get into the category very easily and without a lot of risk, and market that, advertise it, maintain their margin, and it's going to be a product that is going to be very difficult at that retail price point for a consumer to walk away from. It'll be full scale, it'll be comfortable, it'll have an all leather category story, and then of course you can supplement that by some of our starting glider recliner programs that we have that are not necessarily just in and outs, that all of these things have consistency so that we never destroy or disengage from merchandising and advertising campaigns or in and out windows. It's a constant, and I think that has to be proven when you look at everyday success for retailers. They have to stay in and be prepared to run that marathon and be consistent with product that is key for that starting level. That's been really important.
Yeah, I mean, it's
successful.
What you guys have brought to our dealers and to the consumers that are out there. I mean, that keeps coming back to me. They say, Jeff, Leather Italia, there is such a great value that we're bringing out there. With your price points and your quality. I mean, it's just I don't know how you do it, to be quite honest with you. But I know you spend a lot of time in China, just researching and bringing it into the States. And I mean, you got your shipping down pat, and I mean, it's been great for the membership. And I get calls all the time. Jeff, thanks for bringing Leather Italia into the group, and and the word they use a lot is value. So I commend you for that. So it's been good.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go a different direction here.
All right.
So I love that you mentioned there's no minimum
Right.
to enter the category.
Right.
For both of you, you've got to be seeing a lot of folks who are taking advantage of that opportunity to get into leather. How often are you seeing them make that full commitment once they've been able to bring it in, get into the category? Is that category expanding in their business and proving to be a profitable part of their mix once they've been able to try it out?
Excellent question, and I can validate from this exact market here in Houston that stores that we knew had 4 locations, 6 locations, perhaps we're opening up 2 more locations, transitioning from various things that they've had in their store to elongate square footage and get into the category. We knew those things early on, and in the past years we saw consistent opportunities. Okay, we'll test you out in our main store. If it does well, you'll see us again and we'll expand that program. And this market, we have seen more of that. We no longer discuss trial opportunities or maybe this would work in your area. We will protect you in this store, in your distribution, things of that nature. We now are discussing the elongation into all the other locations and more depth. So once again, to use the word the second time, organically, we're seeing great opportunities. More important, I like to credit the retailer. I like to say congratulations to you because you've done a great job in believing in the category, buying the programs that you knew you could compete with, and then we've been consistent.
Right.
And so that has been very exciting and something that I can definitely say our team has met and talked about numerous times while we've been here.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. So now, when we start talking about that, one of the key words there that comes out is finding that real synergy.
Yeah.
That real synergy between a nationwide member and Leather Italia USA. Can you tell us what the key elements are and what a dealer needs to make happen every day in order to really thrive and succeed?
Yeah, the first thing is communicate with each other. We need to know if there's a problem.
Yep.
And I like to understand all the problems up front so that we can solve those and be a part of the solutions and then move forward. So we need to communicate. We've got great leaders in our company like Seamus Cassidy and Bridget Cassidy that are constant every single day. Mark Bowen, Tracy Thomas, great folks on our team that are constant in communication. So the key element is we have to understand how well they're doing, what are their expectations, so that we can drive our forecasts forward and just be greater for them. I think that every day in success is making sure that we're never questioned. When is it shipping? We have been waiting on it.
Right.
What can I do a special order, and what is the real time frame? So we want to be always honest and upfront with exactly what we can do and communicate. And I think we've done a great job with that. And Jeff's been great, and the whole team, everyone, is when we have a strong message, we go in and we'll do an e-blast, things of that nature, and to condition to be an even greater at doing those specific items. And I think that it's an old rule. When you surround yourself, with good people, really good things happen, and that's what identifies Nationwide, the member, and our company, Leather Italia. But I really think it hinges on that.
Yep, I agree.
And Jeff, I know you get to communicate with the team a lot. Very high quality communication process with Leather Italia.
Oh yeah, we I always when I talk to Mike or even just other vendor partners, with Nationwide, what we try to do here is, they all of our vendor partners have their own message, their own story, and we're not here to change that.
Right.
We're just here to amplify it. And I think we try to do a really good job for all the vendor partners to get their message out, get their story out. They've been great with communication, and anything new that goes on, we're talking daily, and I think we've been doing a pretty good job, and we've seen a lot of growth over the past couple of years, just with the membership, the dealer base, and it's all paying off here at the show, I think, as you're seeing the sell-through and things of that nature. So,
well, guys, I've got one final question. Of course, we are here at PrimeTime in Houston. We're on day 2. You guys, I hope, got some rest last night, because I know your booth was covered up all day, and it started again today. There's a lot of energy in the air. There's a lot of excitement. Can you tell us what members have found so engaging and what's causing all that excitement with Leather Italia?
Absolutely. Performance. Once again, your members do a great job communicating amongst themselves. No matter what groups we're in or what message we're trying to drive, these folks are very intelligent. They're very smart about their business. They've been doing it a long time. We learned from them. So the performance, the identity of our programs from good, better to best, and the price points in between, and the fact that for the scale and the size of a lot of the stores that we're working with, it just matches up to the business model that I had the vision of and have driven towards since 1997. And so I am exactly the footprint for that member. And they just share stories about how well product is doing with other folks. We're seeing members leave our space, go grab a friend or a partner that they know of, and come back. So that's a report card for me, and we're glad that we're passing that. So it's been very, very nice to see that, and we're very proud. But we don't want to enjoy that moment too long. We want to get back after it and stay pretty good.
Absolutely.
And I think we're doing great things, and the members are responding well. And we're going to be a partner that will be here a very long time, and we will only progress, and you'll have a lot of confidence in us in years to come.
Absolutely. Jeff, any final thoughts before we have to let him get back? I hear that the fellows have actually sharpened up some pencils for him. They need some help writing out some orders, and we're going to get him back to work. So any final thoughts from you with Leather Italia?
Yeah, I just, Mike, just appreciate the partnership, appreciate the friendship, and and you continue to serve the membership just first class as always. So just thank you very much, and we'll be seeing you soon, buddy.
You got it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, man.
And we'll be seeing you soon again right here as we come back. But for the moment, that'll wrap us up from CenterStage.
Thank you.